Welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Shoky. It's been a while since we've been in the kitchen, and today we have a few boxes. But before I get to these boxes, had to lower the camera. We also have an Ecto 1 that is taking up a lot of counter space. I'm going to talk about BBTS and FedEx at the end of this, because I have some things to say. So first up, a couple things that I got in but never made a video for, such as the new Now You Made It Awkward mug, available in the Shoky store under the Now You Made It Awkward thing. It's a nice mug. I'll be drinking out of it in the next podcast. Make sure you go subscribe to the actual podcast feed. It's fun. It helps if I move the boxes over. Something I picked up, but and I did mention on the podcast, I did get the new Power Rangers Lightning Collection Parantis Head figure. Picked it up locally at Target, though I had it on order at the... figured I might as well pick it up in store for round about the same price, but also not have to wait on shipping or wait months for them to get it in, as apparently Hasbro doesn't send them anything in a timely manner, even if it's pre-ordered. They did also have TJ with the space scooter board thing. I don't need another TJ figure. It's the exact same figure as far as I can tell, but he comes with the space scooter. They should have just had that as a whole separate thing to buy. All 5 of them, just whatever. Next up, something I picked up yesterday at Target. Another of the Neca Universal Monsters, and it is their version of The Mummy. I believe this is it also. I thought it was Boris Karloff? I don't know. I think so. Either way, new Mummy. Looks cool. Are you my mummy? I do also have the accessory set that comes with the sarcophagus and a bunch of other stuff, also pre-ordered, so I can get this. I've had the Wolfman in hand and just didn't buy it yet. He'll be around. In fact, the second release of Frankenstein is back on shelves, so if you missed Frankenstein in the first go around, there's a fuckload of them at Target. Go. Next up, also from Neca, something I picked up just today at a different Walmart. The Shredder and Splinter 2-pack. Now, you're probably saying, well, Shoky, don't you already have the Neca Shredder and the Neca Splinter? And to that I would say, yes I do. But because I want to set up different dioramas with the Neca figures, having an extra Splinter, one to talk to Danny, another to either be engaged in a fight with Shredder, or just perhaps with being with the Turtles, something is a good thing to do. So I have multiple sets of Turtles, now I have multiple Shredders, multiple Splinters, multiple Casey Joneses, I have lots of those. I do also have a set of Movie 2 Turtles on order. You know, you missed that, sucks to be you, you're gonna have to wait forever for the next run of those. I don't know where to set this now. Here, Ecto, you hold on to this. So I've been making progress on the Ecto 1, but because nobody seemed to care, I stopped posting updates. The actual car body is essentially done. Now it's just working on the interior roof, and then building the entire roof rack and all that. So that's where I'm at with that. So let's go ahead and start with the boxes from... Now I don't know which is in which, but I can make an assumption based on the size here. I need a new knife. You saw nothing. Okay. And the box upside down. But perfect for revealing. And that is the next Ronin Warrior. from Sentinel. And I do know that the Armor Plus versions are coming in at BBTS and other places right now from Bandai. I don't buy those, I buy these. And it is Rowan of the Strata, our blue boy. Although he was technically the last of the Ronin warriors to be located. I thought maybe they would go in order. They decided to not do that. And I'm still, at this point, I will have 3. I just need Kento and Sai. So, looking forward to that. And this is the one that I need to, I need to shout out Sanjay. Because he did tell me that the pre-order was up for this one, so I didn't miss this one. But he was also the one who made sure that I got Sage whenever it actually arrived in stock at BBTS, when I missed the pre-order. So I still need to actually review Sage. He's sitting there ready to go. But now I've got Rowan to also do. I have a lot of stuff to review. Obviously. Nose can't figure out what to do in this current weather. One day it's pollen-y and kind of cool, and the next day it's hot. The next day after that it's raining. Nose can't figure out what to do. Okay. By the way, last night I burned the crap out of myself cooking dinner, and this fingertip and this thumb, very numb. And, well, not totally numb. Painful to a degree, but then, I call second degree, honestly. But other than that, just ouch. Fuck it. Okay, so something we haven't gotten new in a little while. Some 5.2 toys. And this is their, what is it? BB39 Havoc. The first pterodactyl. It's a good thing I didn't order this again today, because I would have forgotten that I ordered it in the first place. Now, I don't know if this is the one with the bonus. I assume that it is, because I would do that. But I ordered this quite some time ago, and then ended up shipping it with the rest of the stuff in the box. Nothing like having to take a shit right in the middle of a video. Okay, next up, we do have, excuse you, we do have another 5.2 toys, although this one has the new logo, that one has the old logo. And it is BB31 Firm Hand. So that's our wolf friend. Yay. What's really funny, so today I had a little bit of money sitting in my PayPal. I cashed in some, either way. So I said screw it and just went ahead and bought a couple things. I did not think to check what I had previously ordered. I was going to order either one of these. So thank God I didn't. I did order a different 5.2 toys thing though. So that's fine. But once again, this box isn't just this size for those things. Oh good, I have a new box to put the rest of my Ecto 1 trash in. We have a Bandai box. And because Bandai doesn't care about packaging, they send things in a cardboard box, inside a plastic container. Yeah, I know the accent is slipping. You guys know how long it's been since I've done one of these videos? Fuck. Yep, that's what I just did. And this is a new statue from Demon Slayer, and it is the new version of Nezuko. Now this is a more battle version of her, if you're familiar with the show, when she goes into her normal form, not her little kid form. So I already have the old one that's in there. This one, shut up box. This one does also sort of coincide with the Tanjiro statue that I got before. So that's the main reason I got this. And it also, I was waiting on this to try to set up those shelves, because this is the tallest statue that I believe is in the line, meaning that I can't set the shelves until I get this one. Yay. Okay, so let's just kind of Make a nice pile. Hey, come back. I'll do this, and then I'll do a turtle like that. And I'll do fish for brains over here. Stuff like that. And then a Moomy. Put a Moomy there. Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm done with FedEx. Done with FedEx. Here's a video of me getting these 2 boxes, just literally 15 minutes ago. Okay, I haven't stepped outside yet. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so even after the last time, a month ago, when I called in and actually complained that this guy had not just been leaving my stuff at the wrong door, but other people's stuff as well, he's still doing it. Now, either he's an idiot or he's a dick. I'm leaning towards he's a dick. This guy's a lazy piece of shit. I'm calling him out. Don't know his name, don't even know his face, don't know what he looks like, haven't seen him. Next time I catch him, though, we're going to have a talk. I have a package coming tomorrow. I probably will be at work. I won't be able to actually see him. But I guarantee you, my box will be left downstairs exactly where this one was left. You know, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up that a shipping company such as FedEx could have such a lazy piece of shit driver that he wouldn't even care that the packages that he's delivering aren't even to the right fucking place. Now, I've had a lot of issues since living here with getting boxes delivered to the right spot, including one driver who left Miss Shoky's either birthday or Christmas present, I forget which one it was, at a completely different building. Completely different building. Totally fucked up. Now, that one was slightly my fault because, you know, it put the version of our address without our apartment number. So he just left it wherever. Now, I've also just recently gotten a completely wrong delivery to my door, which was from Amazon. I don't know how they got that screwed up. Wasn't even the right building, wasn't even the right apartment number, but luckily because they took a picture of it, the person actually literally went building to building to building looking at different floor mats, door mats, until they found it. And then I got them their package because I just set it on the front door. The office was closed. As for BBTS, this is a BBTS / FedEx problem. I used to use their $4 shipping on everything, unless I needed it tomorrow, you know, and then I would pay the extra amount. I know shipping costs have gone through the roof. I'm not immune to inflation. I'm not ignorant to the world to know gas prices have gone up, shipping costs have gone through the roof. All of the nonsense that happens, all the way back to all of the shipping containers and ships that are stuck in China, unable to unload because of what's going on over there. I'm not oblivious to any of this. But I don't care how much it costs me anymore. I'm never using the $4 option because they always default to FedEx. Unless maybe it's a large enough box. Like if it's something really big, like a really big pile of loot, or you ordered a few really big MP transformers or something like that, or a huge statue or something like that. No. No. If FedEx is going to be the option, I'm not using them anymore. Because here's the other thing. This is my tracking on these boxes. Yeah, I'll give it a minute. And you can look at this. I blurred the final part, but you get the point. It took days longer to get here than I've ever experienced outside of having a natural disaster. I guess because maybe it was sent during or for Smart Post, which I guess is supposed to be their version of UPS's Sure Post, which is the thing where they hand it off to the post office. This was not dropped off by the post office. This was dropped off by a FedEx home or ground driver. I didn't see the truck. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's a ground. It is unacceptable at any level, outside of going through the USPS directly, that these things should be sitting for days in hubs. It sat for days in Minnesota after the original shipping from BBTS. It went from BBTS, their warehouse or whatever, to the nearest major hub, and it sat there for days. It moved to the next hub, which either Kansas or wherever it ended up, because it hit a different spot, sat there for a couple days. Even here in Texas, it took days. Now, Rowan, oddly enough, got bumped up. So what happened was I had pre-orders come in at the same time that I shipped these guys. So I had Nezuko already in my pile of loot. I accidentally bought these and didn't think about it. Or actually, I closed out a pre-order, which ended up buying these and putting them in my pile of loot with Nezuko. So I shipped Nezuko. Rowan came in the next day. So can't compile two things together. So boom, I go ahead and ship Rowan. Next thing, the box is coming tomorrow. It came in literally the next day. So I went ahead and shipped that. That as well has been taking days to get here. Now Rowan jumped by a day. It was a full day behind. And then all of a sudden they both ended up here on the same day, despite being a whole day or two behind. So somebody along the line started playing catch up. Now I know some services also offer the ability, okay, look, if you got multiple boxes going to the same place, we're going to hold it until everything comes in, and we're going to drop it off all at once. That's kind of handy, but when you didn't choose that service, it's really fucking annoying. Now, normally when I order anything via Chosen Prime, TF Source, or BBTS, if it's something that I have pre-ordered and shipped, it's usually really fast. When it's something I have it ordered, whether it's pile loot or whatever, from BBTS, the average time, because normally I'll ship stuff on Friday, I will order it on Friday, it will ship by Friday afternoon or Saturday afternoon, and it will be here by Wednesday the next week. In general, that's what happens. Chosen Prime, it's a little bit faster. They use USPS priority or other things like that. Generally speaking, it gets here very quickly, usually within 3 days. If I order it Friday, it's here Monday. That means it's making progress over the weekend. Now, a friend of mine tried to excuse the fact that the boxes were sitting in hubs over the weekend. That's not what happens. Trailers move all weekend long. It's the easiest time for them to move. They ain't got to worry about nothing. They can roll for 2 days straight to hit their next major state. That's not what happened here. It sat for days in every center, every hub that they went to. And you could tell it was never getting offloaded or sorted or anything. It was just trailers. Now, if FedEx is having issues like other shipping companies where they don't have enough drivers, they don't have enough trucks, or they have a very limited amount of containers, or maybe an abundance of containers and not enough trucks, that's also a problem too. Fine, I guess, but the entire time during COVID that I've ordered stuff, last 2 years, I've never really had a major delay. Slight delays. These were major delays. Even here locally, in Houston, where they came out of, they sat in Houston for 2 days. And then it got out to the Spring Center that sent it out to here. Because we do live north of Houston, so it hits the major hub in Houston, gets sent out to the individual hub, and then gets on the truck. That's what happens. I've never, ever had service this poor. No matter where I've lived, I've never had a delivery driver so shitty. All of the issues that I've had in the last year, especially since moving here, have all been on FedEx. One was on UPS, but that's an easier fix for me. I know people. You know, it's like I got friends. I can get a hold of people. I can make things happen. And it's usually an easier fix. With FedEx, even getting a hold of their customer service proper to file a complaint such as, the driver is not leaving my packages at my door, it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes you have to go through two people, just depending, because the tracking number is not a traditional FedEx tracking number. So, I still like BBTS. I don't necessarily blame them, but I blame them for using FedEx SmartPost as their bottom rung choice. Now, maybe because of everything, they are the cheapest. But if they're cheaper than the post office, nope. Nope. Don't believe it. Don't believe it for a fucking second. I'm going to ship UPS or I'm going to ship USPS priority. Either way, you know, even a 3 or 4 day service is faster, more reliable, because I can trust that the USPS is going to leave it down in our mailbox or the parcel box, or if it's too big, they'll bring it all the way up to our 3rd floor apartment. FedEx, I'm just one guy, but I also live in an apartment complex where the same driver has been pissing people off for months. No. Fuck you. Next time I see this guy, he's getting an earful. I'm going to get his name. As best I can, I'm going to get his name. And I'm going to report him directly. You know, they can look that shit up, but I'm going to be like, look, this is the guy's name. He's a fuckwit. He's a lazy piece of shit. I don't care if you got one fucking leg. If you can do this goddamn job, you need to do it. It ain't a matter of time, it's a matter of laziness. Doesn't want to carry the boxes upstairs. Fuck you. Leave them at the office. They'll do the fucking dirty work. They don't want to. It's not their job to do it. But they, in the office, will either get the maintenance guy, if it's too heavy, or one of the nice little ladies down there will haul it up to my fucking apartment and ring my doorbell to give me my boxes. Because they believe in customer service. But FedEx doesn't. So fuck FedEx. Got one box coming tomorrow. Never using them again if I can fucking help it. And if you have problems with FedEx, make it known. I know a lot of people have issues with UPS and have a lot of issues with USPS. We all have our individual shipper of choice that sucks ass. But I've never had service this poor. Ever. This fucking driver needs to be taken care of. FedEx doesn't give a fuck. They're contract employees. FedEx will fire people for dumb bullshit. This guy needs to be fired for not servicing the customer properly. So I'm going to leave it at. So, that's it. I'm not going to do a fun outro or anything else like that. I just got to straighten up this mess. I want to play with some toys. I got to do some reviews. I'm way behind. That's all that really matters at this point. But I'm angry. As well as I should be. You know, it's a piece of shit. Just fucking ruins your day. Got cool toys, but they're all tainted. Either by the really poor way it's been shipped, or the really shitty way the actual driver delivered it. I mean, you might as well leave it in the fucking driveway. Leave it out there in the parking lot. Just as good. Shit, leave it out the side of the road. I'll go get it. Fuck you, dude. Seriously. Fuck you.